Yeah, once again from the great minds of NahmTalmBout. It's 4th&10. Finally got the homie. We call him running back Bama, but how you introduce yourself, man?
Who that nigga out here rapping like the rain do? Who them niggas out here dropping when them hits do? We them niggas get it done, ain't no issues. We the type to run it up, wear my track shoes. Take my time with it. Oh, that's your bitch, nigga. Take my time in it. I'ma pull up, give him 30 nigga. That's a workout, I ain't really talking no violence, nigga. Let's ride, nigga. Hit my Diddy bop, I don't give a fuck by no Diddy nigga. Keep it real, there's a couple niggas that's out here wanna be that nigga. I don't got no idols, my only idol is that money, nigga. I wake up, I get to it, I don't got time for no bullshit. Switchy on the glee, tap the trigger, spray the whole clip. Feeling like the mob, but we
Myles, man, just Myles. That's all.
I got you. I got you. Where you from? What's your squad? What's on the back of your jersey?
I'm right here in Alexandria, Virginia, man, and got the Gators, formerly Tigers. Always rocking #1, repping my baby on the back.
Okay, okay. What sports you play growing up?
Everything. I did soccer was the first sport just because it was the first thing you could play in Fairfax County. Started football early, 6 years old. Started playing basketball in about fifth grade to eighth grade. I did karate,
Hmm.
ran track and field. Uh, yeah, football was constant though. Once I started, I just never stopped. Went all the way, played the University of Rhode Island, played safety there. I did my thing at Hayfield, broke some records and all that. So, I'm just blessed to have been a part of all that.
Okay, talk to me a little bit about your time at Rhode Island.
Yeah, man. True freshman, started all special teams, rotated in at safety. And then my sophomore year is kind of when I blew up. Um, Went kind of crazy, especially the first game, Central Michigan, and then continued success throughout the season. But as a team, we just couldn't really put it together. So we had a bunch of NFL talent and couldn't put together the chemistry to win the games. Felt like I was bigger than the program and ended up leaving. Dropped down to high level D2 in Ohio. Had a lot of success there and felt like, the skill gap was a lot
Hmm.
larger at D2, so I decided I should have never left in the first place.
Hmm.
Went back to Rhode Island, had to sit out, do the eligibility rules. Then 2020, COVID came around,
Hmm.
and this is my spiel to all the young guys. Man, I don't know how many of them will watch this, but yeah, man, I ended up, doing all the work to get back. Full ride again, all that, and night before our scrimmage, messing around with a girl, woke up late, missed the scrimmage. And that was it. That was it, man. So all the work I did, while I was at Finley working out with 4 NFL coaches with some of my guys, um, I would like to believe I was on my way. Had all the intangibles, but felt like I was bigger than the program. So, at the end of the day, I had a lot of hard lessons to learn in terms of priorities and responsibilities. But at the end of the day, now I can, kind of look out for these young dudes and keep them from making the same mistakes.
That's a. I won't say that's fire, but that's an amazing story to hear, bro. Real talk. Uh,
Appreciate that, man.
who put you on the flag? Who brought you out?
My dad, man, he been playing flag forever. He never really had the opportunity to play tackle growing up for different reasons. And when he was grown enough to do his own thing, he started playing flag football. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, my whole life, and I'm pretty sure I told you this a couple times, I thought flag football was corny. I just thought it was corny, bro. You can't hit nobody, you can't touch nobody. It just wasn't for me. But I did play seventh eighth and ninth grade in I-9 flag. Shout out to I-9. But yeah, we was killing them so much that the commissioner emailed my dad and asked us not to come back. So that was the end of that. Um, and then yeah, after college, my daughter was born in 2022, and at that time, my dad had a team. At the time, I think they was called like the Stray Dogs or something. This is the first FXA team, and they're sending clips to me, and I'm just like, man, this looks bad. Like this is terrible. But yeah. Then when I moved back home, he made the Tigers. I said I would play. You know, I never played quarterback in my life, but I know how to hold the ball. So started doing that, and that's where the running back thing came in. You know what I mean? And yeah, ever since then, I've definitely got a newfound respect for flag. It's definitely its own unique game. I will say that, but for the most part, I strictly keep it at eights because it's the most football it can get without the pitching and the air it out and all that stuff. So that's where
So
I'm
that's
at.
what's keeping you from fives.
Oh yeah, 100%,
I
100%.
I think at the same time, I think you would enjoy the challenge of playing defensive fives.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
maybe
I
not the
play. I
offensive.
ran with you. I
Yeah,
ran
yeah,
with
but
you.
I think because of your outlook on the realness of football, you might not like the offensive side, but the defensive side of being challenged, just being one on one, I think that's what you would enjoy. Just me,
Oh yeah,
kind of me.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I played two five seasons. Yeah, the two fives teams I played on. One was with Dylan. He got a team, Prime, and then I played with y'all. Of course, I think it was like Thursday nights or something like that.
Mondays.
Which Monday nights.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was cool. I enjoyed it. It was different for
Mm.
sure. But it just went by too fast.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like I even eights. I wish they would expand the clock by at least a couple minutes, something.
Yeah.
But it seemed like drive all the way for fives to play what feels like a 20-minute game,
Yeah.
and then you turn around and go home, and I'm like, that's it?
So when you get the pads on, you waited all week for this game. It doesn't seem to fly by still.
No, because every play, like at that level, because there's a lot of dudes that play D1. Well, at least, a few that I've met in FXA that play D1. I'm sure, other college levels too, but every single play you've prepared so much
Mm.
that it's like every single play matters. So, to have played a whole 15 minutes and you're like, okay, first quarter's out the way. Let's lock in for the second.
Mm.
Second quarter's out the way. Then you go into halftime and there's like all these adjustments and defensive backs coaches over there, the safeties coaches over there. Then you got the wide receivers, running backs, quarterbacks. Every coach is in a different area of the locker room. Then you all come together, make group adjustments, all that stuff, man. So it never felt like it was too short. Now when the season was over, it was like, damn,
Okay.
we just got done playing 11, 12 games and now it's over. So in that sense, it felt short, but we go out there, man, and FXA, and it's 20-minute halves with a 3-minute halftime. And by the time the game is over, I'm like, damn,
Yeah, you just get
you
warmed
know,
up.
yeah. So, but I've you know, got a pretty good internalized clock now. So when I ask the ref, I'm almost every time on the dot with how much time is left in the game. So that's helped. But yeah, man, I wish we at least had 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes, please. That's all I want.
All right, so you what position you played safety in college and high school or just in college?
I played running back in high school, but I also played DB. But I was just telling one of the FXA dudes that coaches now at St. James that this my generation was kind of like the shift in the DB, the prototypical DB. Like in the past, sure growing up watching ball, dudes was getting away with being 5'9",
Mm.
speedy type corners. But when I was coming up, it was okay. You look at guys in the league like Sherman, Brandon Browner, dudes with length. So you trying to get your hands on folks, all that good stuff. So them looking at me is like, okay, we got a 6 foot, 200-pound safety. Much rather him play safety than recruit him to play running back, where you had Adrian Petersons and Darren McFadden's and all them folks that was
Yeah.
6'2". You know what I'm saying? Toting. So it just worked out that way. But I've always been a defensive guy. Even to today, I much rather play defense. Can't do the same things because it's flag, but
Yeah.
there will be people that tell you I definitely the tackle ain't lost for me completely. So
All right. How specifically did you work on getting better as a quarterback? Was it film, reps, or just playing more?
just playing, just playing. I mean, we don't practice. We just play, bro. And that's why I love our team because it's like, I mean, while it might not be the greatest thing in the world that we don't practice or do anything, but like we really just some football dudes that like to show up and play football. So it's like the only way I was getting better at quarterback was by playing in the game. And I done got replaced a couple times.
Mm,
But the replacement would mess up and I would go back and I would just learn from what I did bad the last time and just keep improving.
okay.
So if you watch from the first times I was playing y'all to now, all y'all did was just make sure you don't let them run the ball. Cause that's all I was doing. But now I definitely have improved a lot in passing. I could definitely be better. A lot of different ways I want to do that, but it's light years beyond what I was when I first started playing, which is cool. So
Okay. Okay. As a QB, what's been the hardest throw to learn?
I think it just depends on the way the defense is playing because I've played against defenses where the hardest throw was over the middle. I've played defenses where the hardest throw was over the top.
Mm,
Um, But I think part of that is also just depth perception of the field. Like if I've got a receiver sprinting down the field and he's got 2 steps on a guy, I got to make sure I throw it well enough to where he don't have to stop at all.
mm,
Versus and then throwing over the middle, making sure I'm leading him. There's been times where receivers on my team have had to make spectacular catches because I'm watching them run across the middle, and instead of throwing it where they're gonna be at, I'm throwing it right at them, so it ends up behind them. You know what I mean? So it's come with its own challenges, but I think more than anything, it just depends on who we're playing. It's some throws are harder to make than others.
okay. Okay. How do you bounce back out of throwing a pick?
That's DB mentality. Next play. Next play. Because if you don't and you keep thinking about it, you're probably gonna do it again. So it's same thing as being a DB, man. You just gotta play the next play. Don't harp on it too much.
Like that. I like that. Who in this league pushes you the most, teammate or opponent?
And I would say any team that just talks way too much for my liking, bro. Any team that be doing all the rapping just pushes me because it's like I don't know. It's just something in me. I just feel like why are you talking that much? I mean, I get it. They on some Draymond Green stuff, if that's what you want to call it. But outside of that, I just like to have fun, bro. I don't even really be. I have internal motivation to be better. Like I just want to win. I'm a competitor at the end of the day. But yeah, it's definitely a couple specific players and teams that I just want to beat them, bro. I just want to beat them. Like, just stop talking, please. Definitely.
We're gonna leave it at that.
Hey, I mean, I always keep it real. Like freaking, and I played against them in high school. David, great rusher, great rusher. I mean, it's not really too many people you can put in front of that dude and expect them to stop him.
Okay.
But yeah, he loves to talk. He loves to talk, but I love to remind him what I did to him when it really mattered. And he always claims that it never happened. But one of these episodes, we gonna roll the film. I'm gonna send you all the film.
Do that.
Who else? Uh, a lot of these people's names I don't know, but there was one dude, one of my first seasons, who always wore a bucket hat, and I just remember telling him like, this must be your Super Bowl. Like this must be the furthest you ever got. So I'm gonna just let you have it. This you are you really happy about this? And then you know you got
You have
they
a parent
used
rivalry going on, right?
you said, oh yeah, and I'm getting there right now. Yeah. Yeah. And formerly LGFG and whoever else that combine all the teams and all that. Yeah, we played them a lot. And
Mm,
I'm saying right now, and because I know they're gonna be watching this, they have never beat us full strength.
mm.
Never beat us full strength. Ever. Ever. So unless there's more questions that come after that, I'm gonna just leave it there. But they have never beat
But
us full strength.
at the same time, you do got to respect the fact that when it's Sunday, whoever pops up, that's who like you really attack.
There
So
are definitely whoever pops up, but then there's half the team is missing. I can respect we had a couple guys, but when it's 16 versus 9 and two of our players is 59 and the other one he just ain't nimble. I'll just say that. He just ain't nimble. He's a big guy. And those are our two rushers. Come on, bro.
I mean, I'm saying though, like it's the championship. Everybody knows the championship. Like, hey, we make it here.
And that's why I had a problem with the dudes on my team that wasn't here.
Respect.
But even with who we had, carving them up on offense, I think he mentioned Aaron said something about we took 7 minutes off the clock in our first. No, it was like 10, all the way down the field.
Okay.
And we had game plan to do everything based off of who we had. And when one of our very important guys went down in the first drive, it changed everything
Mm,
because he played both sides of the ball. So now we can't rush who we had rushing. We can't have play corner who we had playing corner. Now we're down one of our best receivers. So it's like when you have stuff like that, I can't just say, oh yeah, we was just missing a couple guys. I can't. Now, had we really been missing a couple guys, all right. But no, we was missing everybody. Everybody.
I'll leave it at that. But yeah. So you coach now. Tell me a little about that journey and experience.
Yeah, man. I've been trying to coach for a while, but just different life things getting in the way. I just always wanted to be around the game in some capacity. And I felt like coaching football was gonna be the best way to do that. Um, and I wanted to be at Hayfield, but FCPS application process is insane. So that didn't work out. Tried at Langley, same thing, FCPS. And then I've known Dio since about 2014. Saw me outside training by myself while I was in high school, offered to, train me for free and help me get to where I was going. We got a couple sessions in, but really just built a connection right then and there. And when I saw he was going to St. James, I figured why not? What better opportunity than what is attempting to be the IMG of the Mid Atlantic?
Mm,
So took that opportunity with no question.
okay. Okay. What's the best advice a coach or veteran player has given you?
Man. Um, I feel like it's been some gems dropped that I'm not really thinking of, but honestly, all of this has just been a unique experience for everybody involved. Um, but I think just other coaches showing how to connect with these players
Mm,
and me reaching back to my own experiences of having a personal connection with a coach and what that does for a player is just so important. So just listening to other coaches and watching them, you know, connect with these players in a certain way or have different tactics and how to get the most out of these players has been the biggest learning experience for me.
okay. Okay. Do your players know you be out here balling on the weekends?
Of course, they all follow me on IG. Oh, Coach Ross, you, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, yeah, they seen it. Because I let them know Coach Ross ain't no slouch, and he never was. Never will be. I'm going to be like you, big old beard, gray, balling. Don't care how stiff I'm moving. Yeah.
Fast. What's something you teach your players that you still struggle with yourself?
Um, it's hard. I would probably say, you mean just life wise or on the field?
Either one. I mean, like what has coaching taught you about yourself, so to say?
Man. I do preach to them a lot about gratitude
Mm,
because I don't think that a lot of them realize the opportunity that they even have, not just being at the St. James, but like recruiting these days is way different. Dudes getting offers off of viral clips. You know, they're getting non-committable offers that you can still post. So it looks like you got the offer, but you didn't really get the offer. But because it looks like you got an offer, other schools offer you. There was none of that when I was playing. Um, but I think and just in life in general, there are just certain things that I can appreciate or be more grateful for. So if anything, I could say that.
okay, I like that. How you liking the Oakleys? Are those Oakleys you
Love them.
wearing, or you loving
Yeah.
them?
Love them. I wish everybody on the field had a pair. They smooth for real. It's just hard because I wish they could record continuously.
Mm,
You know, after a certain amount of time, it cuts off, and then you gotta, reboot it. So I try to remember, and then if you do it that way, you kind of gotta go in and watch the entire thing to cut up the clips.
okay.
So I try to remember to, do it on and off every single play to have it
Mm.
like real game film. But man, when I'm just playing, bro, it's hard to. I'm just like, bro, f these glasses, and I'm just then at that point they're just sunglasses. But it add to the little aesthetic and the little drip, quote unquote, of the uniform and stuff. I think like picture behind you pretty smooth, man. Good choice. Good choice. Yeah.
What's the dopest play you caught on there? Yours or someone else's?
Oh man, that boy Aaron, he tried me. He tried me. First game this season. I'm playing safety, covering number three. He tried to run a deep over or post, and he just launched it. And I couldn't believe he did that. And you could just watch the ball like a bomb, like
Yeah.
just dropping. And I'm running, and I just dove and caught it. And then the glasses came off, and you can see me in the background running to celebrate. And my man Malik, shout out Malik, he picked them up and like turned them around and put them to his face. So and he had his glasses. It was cool. It was cool. That was probably my favorite clip I ever caught on the joints for sure.
That's fire. That's fire. All right, back on the field. What hurts more? Forcing a pass and throwing a pick, dropping a snap on fourth down, or a terrible pass to an open receiver?
Ooh, those are all tough. Luckily, my bad passes to open receivers are always on early downs. So I'm like, damn, but I usually got another opportunity to make it up. I would I would probably say a drop a dropped snap on a fourth down because it's like, damn, we ain't even get to run the play. No one bounce, no nothing. You just dropped it. Like now the drive is over. And playing at a competitive level or elite, every single drive matters. Every drive matters. So if you don't come up with points on one drive, that could very well be the game.
Yeah,
Early, early. Because
yeah,
say going in the half, you don't score, and they're getting the ball at half. Now you're might as well be two possessions behind. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, dropping a snap on the fourth down for sure, for
All
sure.
right, which one feels better? Threading the needle and on the run bomb or ankles in the run?
I'm always snatching something. I'm always snatching something. Wish we could roll the tape right now. I'm always snatching something. So I would probably I tell you a good dot. A good dot. Cause
I
it's
knew it. What you
like,
thought about? I knew it. Not yet.
damn, really did that.
Who's
And I'm not a quarterback.
yeah,
So like
who's usually on the other end of those dots?
every season it changes, man. It's been Dylan was the guy for like the first 2 seasons that he got on the team when I was playing quarterback. It was just me and him up and down the field. But once we started getting more receivers, um, my man Jonathan, but overall, definitely Dylan. Even now, we got a lot of receiver talent, so it kind of gets spread out.
Hmm,
But Dylan for sure,
okay,
definitely the dot guy.
okay, okay. All right, favorite pair of cleats and jersey. You got any?
Jersey, any level of football ever.
Yeah.
The LT Chargers era jerseys. The LT
No,
era
your jersey.
Chargers jerseys.
Your
Oh,
jersey.
our
Yeah,
jerseys.
your
Our
jersey.
jerseys.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
care if
okay,
it's
okay.
Flag, if it's Rhode Island, if it's Hayfield. Like, which one was your favorite?
Oh man, we had these uniforms at Rhode Island. We had the Keeney blue roadie jerseys with these digital camo gray
Mm,
pants. Crazy. Crazy. Love those uniforms. But that Keeney blue is something special.
mm.
And favorite cleats. Probably the ones I wear now, the Jordan 1 lows.
Okay.
I've worn them now for 2 years. They're still comfortable to this day. I've bought other pairs of cleats and it's like remakes of old cleats and they just don't hit the same. So I stick with them Jordan 1 lows, man. They're pretty comfy.
Okay. Okay. All right, 4th and goal, 10-yard line. What you calling? Who's your first read?
Can't say that. I can't say that because we
Yo,
really
I've got
got that in the
80 of these,
playbook.
and you're the first person to say, yo, I can't say that. Yo, like,
I can't, cause then they gonna come back to this video and be like, "This is what we run the same play on fourth every time. It's the same play. We don't change it cause it works.
okay, okay,
The only reason it won't work is if it's a drop or a bad pass. It's the only time it doesn't work.
okay.
But they be open
When'd you
every time.
realize that was the play? Like, how many seasons did it take before you realized that was the play?
Probably when we started actually running plays, like a year and a half ago, when we stopped drawing stuff in the sand.
Mind you, I know you
Yeah.
like 5 years now, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. I mean, hey, I told you, we just out here come to play football, bro. We just coming out here to play football, bro. We
That's
ain't
right.
even
That's
flag
right.
football guys for real.
Oh man, that's what's up, man. Well, yeah, man, that's 4 for 10, man. I'm glad we had got this convo done, man.
Yes, sir. I'm looking forward to more, bro. I appreciate you.
Right back at you, man. Yeah, let you get back to daddy daughter duties, man. Ain't nothing like
Oh yeah, best feeling in the world. I'm gonna get back to that right now. I appreciate you, fam. I'll see you.
All right, till next time, bro.
Make hits like we 3-6, can't come around no weak shit. If I hit a niggas on defense, let's rock. My whole team make boxing. Feeling like yo pops, niggas my sons, but I can't rock. I'm just here for the back ends, cause the front ends won't stop. Come around with that bag end like bad kids get popped. Shit good on my end, on your end it's not. Shit, that's bad business. I don't even want my hands in it. I don't even want my name on it. I'm in the booth like Wayne on them. That lighter flick, I flame on them. I aim on them like huh. Who that nigga out here rapping like the ring through?
I'm tired, man. You know how it goes being a girl dad, bro. Chasing this little girl around all day.
We'll have it
No
any
way,
other way, though, man.
man.
You know that.
Absolutely. Hey, maybe it'll turn to being a track star like yours. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for,
She can be
man.
successful regardless, man. No matter what it is, you know that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. She got a dad that loves and supports her, so
Man,
she
already
already an
way.
athlete. She gonna
Yeah,
take it all the way.
about that, about that. Yeah, welcome back to NahmTalmBout. Sunday morning recaps are back. Summer 26, we here all season. You know the 4 for 10s ain't gonna stop. Every Wednesday we got y'all. Saturdays, me and the homie 3, we talking about rap. NahmTalmBout shirts and more still available, as well as the first merch drop from We Talking About Rap. Make sure you subscribe and following on IG. Now I'm talking about. Now back to the show.